Hi, welcome back to Motech Performance. I'm Mike, behind the camera is Jay. In this week's vlog, we get probably BMW's best all-rounder, the G81 M3 Touring, and we give it our perfect stance setup. In front of me, we've got a variety of products I want to just go through for the G80 and G81 M3s. First setup here, this is our new spring kit, which is a pair of front springs only. A lot of customers on the G80s and G81s just want to drop that front down, just to give it a bit more of a how it should have looked from factory overall look. The cars, they have this sort of raked sort of finish, but it's quite high. I think a lot of it's because they're on a 19-inch wheel and the arch gap, the way it's cut into the front arch is quite high, so it makes the rear look quite low from factory. So that's a really popular item. We have sold over the last 10 years of our own branded Motech Stance springs, plus the ones from iBack, a little over 2,500. So we kind of know what we're doing on this one. We've already done the kit for the G87, which is starting to prove popular, of course, the G82. So that is classed as now as our stance kit for the G80 and G81. This lovely bunch here is the Stance Plus kit. So we've obviously got the iBack kit, Stance, and the Stance Plus. As the cars become a little older and people want to modify them slightly differently, like the car behind me, you do want to bring that back a little bit lower and give the car a bit more of a drop on the front, just to give it that more unique look, a bit more of a modified OEM Plus look. So this spring kit obviously makes it like how it should have been, and this car, the one you can see behind me, just gives it that sort of perfect aggressive look that we all kind of love. In this kit, obviously you get the rear springs, front springs, and of course these. These are genuine M Performance bump stops we buy from BMW. This is what you would get if you buy an M3 CS or an M4 CSL. So it's a slightly shorter bump stop. This way we still retain a lot of the ride quality without it being too crashy. That is a real must on a kit that is this low. This one can still retain the factory one. It's a must on this particular car here. These as well, you may have seen these already online. A few other people are selling these. These are just basically the arch deep kits. Now, strange enough, these cars come out of the factory with a Pirelli, a Michelin or a Yokohama now. The Pirellis are a very square tyre. Now when you lower the car and put spacers on or change the wheels out, the angle of the wheel changes and it can rub on the inside. You can just trim two of the vents away, you can just cut them out. They're not really vents, they're basically just an air guide just to help some of the hot air come through the coolers and down to the wheel well. But when you change them out for bigger wheels, these are a bit of a must. So all these parts are on the website ready to go. So yet again, if you're after that factory look to run maybe just a 10 and 12mm spacer, perfect setup. For a bit more of an aggressive setup, maybe the 12mm front, 15mm rear spacer, or you're changing the wheels, or changing the styling, CS grille, Maxton, AC6 part, go with those springs. And of course, if you're changing the wheels out or putting an aggressive set of spacers on, this is also what we'll do. So in this week's vlog, we did try and get two M3s in with the both different spring kits to show you obviously the 25mm drop with the standard wheels of the spacer kit, and of course the car behind me on the Stance Plus, the lower kit on our wheels. When the customer had seen that particular car, he wanted the same drop because he's probably going to be ordering wheels very soon, so we will get that featured in a vlog very soon. But we will find a car very soon to showcase these on as well. So the car behind me is a G81 M3 Touring that we've had in a number of videos. It's the guy who owns Remus UK. We managed to grab the car. So this car behind me is currently sitting on this spring kit. So the 35 front and about 5 to 7mm rear, which gives it that, again, that tucked in finish. A 19 and 20-inch MW4 and a tyre swap out. So on the wheels we do 20/21s, which you can obviously just replace the whole wheel and tyre, or if you want to keep the tyres, you can run a 9.5 front and a 10.5 rear ET8. Looks perfect. We thought we'd put the roof box on it for some fun and some giggles to get some better pictures. I think the whole car looks absolutely amazing as it is now. What a weapon of a car, does everything you want, now it looks the part. Let's get outside and see the B-roll.